To love you, you need some loving, and I'll take it there. You're young thing, and now.
Hey, y'all, and thank you so much for tuning into Respectfully with Miss Pretty Young Thing. I'm your girl PYT, and let's get into it, y'all. I am so sorry I could not go live yesterday. I had a Christmas party with my job, so I was outside. I have not yet watched Baddies or Love Cabin. Therefore, we are going to be watching the episodes. What emoji is that? That's chocolate. That's bacon. Um, we are going to be watching the episodes together. If you've already seen them, please let me know in the comments how you like them on a scale of 1 to 10. Let me know who you feel like the most valuable baddie is for the episode, okay? Listen, Candy, have you watched the episode yet? Let me know, let me know, let me know. All right, y'all. So for those that are here, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, as I said before. Before we get into the episode, I want to first go over some news that has been happening in the Baddies streets. So let's go ahead and get started with no one other than Scotty with the body first. So y'all remember last season when Scotty had snatched Summer's chain, I want to say, and ended up, or yes, taking Summer's chain from Natalie without Natalie's permission and putting it on her dog. The dog still got the chain. Capri still got the chain. Capri is still a baddie over Summer as of right now. Take a listen.
You got a baddie chain too?
Yes, this is Summer's chain.
Oh.
Yeah, we had to take that off her. She was talking too much shit that one season. So
I'm not even gonna lie. Scotty, you did exactly what you had to do. You had boom,
to,
boom, 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 boom.
I had
and
to do what I had to do.
Now you chilling. Like I mean, you got a baddie chain too?
Yes, this is Summer's chain.
Oh.
I love Scotty's evil voice laugh. Like she has such a villain laugh. Like it's hilarious to me. And I'm not gonna hold you. I thought that Summer Ben got her chain back. I didn't realize Summer wasn't wearing uh has Summer been wearing her chain? Like, or is she maybe Summer, you know what it is? Lemmy ended up making an extra chain for Summer because Scotty went to Lemmy. It was just like, I'm not giving the chain back. This is Capri's chain. And she's baby mama. So whatever Scotty wants, Scotty's going to get at this point in time. So it's giving, that's crazy. Okay. Now, I totally forgot about that. But listen, Capri is iced out. Okay. Capri for Baddies USA. All right. Big mama, for real, for real. She is definitely Big Mama Candy. All right. So some of the other things that I noticed in the Instagram streets is Krishan. So Krishan is catching herself as of recently training and being interested in boxing. And honestly, for me, it's one of those things where I feel like she's only doing this for attention towards Blueface. Now, remember, I want to say maybe a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, Blueface went on this rant talking about how his baby mamas are basic and that Krishan gained a lot of weight and that she's not fit no more. And now all of a sudden you want to take on boxing. Now all of a sudden we hiking. Now all of a sudden you give a damn about your like kind of sort of situation. Yes, Candy. So we talked about that last week. I have a video up about the jumping situation. There hasn't been any updates since that I know of. But if you watch my video, I have to find the link and send it to you. But I have a video up that talks about the jumping situation. Krishan did get jumped in LA. But I don't think she lost that battle because respectfully, if I hear somebody gets jumped, I want to see scars, I want to see bruises, and I want to see you looking battered. And she looked like Krishan. Like it gave whoever fought her didn't know how to fight, respectfully. But child, when it comes to the life of Krishan and her doing everything that she's doing to kind of sort of one up everything that Blueface has to say, it's kind of annoying. It's really annoying, to be honest. Oh, they playing copyrighted music. But it's still one of those things where it's just like they're toxic. Like he is doing little things to get under her skin. She is doing little things to get under his skin. Child, let me know in the comments how you feel about this back and forth between these two. I don't even know what to call them, between them two. Okay, but up next we're talking about Anna Mac. Anna Mac has been going back and forth with Lemmy on the internet. It's given Anna Mac does not want to return to Baddies, or it's given Anna Mac is testing her limits when it comes to how far she can go when it comes to the plumber. So she went on the internet talking about, I said nobody at, wait, what's this whole message? Child. For everyone asking, yeah, I'll be there. It's just a couple people mad at Zeus, so they not want to post my flyer or anything pertaining to me. LMAO, telling people not to post me, but I'll be there. Hopefully, I don't F nobody up. Sorry, Nat. I guess talking about Natalie's birthday bash, because Natalie's birthday is this week, if I'm not mistaken. And then Anna commented, it's okay, Natalie Nunn. I posted my flyer already. She telling Lemmy, what you so mad for? I want to know why you telling pages not to post me. What's T? So it's giving Lemmy told T pages not to post about Anna Mac. She talking about some she gonna air out the dirty laundry. My business is her business, it's your business, is their business. Child, it's a whole bunch of a whole lot of hoopla with her being as messy as she possibly can. But it's like, to me, what is it that she's going to expose? What is it that you have on Mac that we don't already know about? Like, it's already alleged that she had, you know, responds with her. I mean, not responds. What's the word? Relations with her boss or whatever the case may be. And remember that season where she was on injured reserve? It's already alleged that her man beat her up after the fact. And it's also already alleged that that same man checked Lemmy and hit him recently. So it's one of those things where it's just like, what exactly are you going to expose if I can literally sit here and tell your tea for you? Like, I don't know what else that there is for you to say. Now, Lemmy ended up responding back. Now, here's a better picture of what Anna was saying. She said, like I said, nobody at Zeus really wants to smoke for real. I'll air this whole ish out and embarrass everybody with the truth. So keep it cute, because I have no problem telling my business, your business, her business, their business. Now, this is her basically saying, I ain't got no problem saying anything. And remember when Anna Mac first came on the scene, her and Scotty were beefing, and everybody thought that they were beefing over the pepper. So there's that as well. Now, Lemmy ended up answering saying, please stop tagging me in this BS. Got nothing to do with me, I promise. Nobody is mad at Mrs. Mac from Zeus. Stop screaming. I'm screaming. LOL, super pause. Him thinking I'm screaming is gay, and having to say pause after it is very annoying. But either or, he's saying that she ain't got nothing to expose, and that everything that she got going on has nothing to do with him. Child, at this point, Anna, just share the business. What is it? What is it that you want to tell us so badly? What about the NDA? Child, it's hard to tell at this point in time what exactly these NDAs include, because they just be blabbing and sharing that they have stuff. And this isn't the first baddie to say, I'm going to air out dirty laundry. I feel like the only baddie that aired out some stuff and the tea was piping hot was Stunner Girl, because it was Stunner Girl that put us on with everything going on as far as Anna Mac, as far as Lemmy's tea, as far as Scotty's tea, as far as Natalie's tea. She was the one that let us know that Natalie had side niggas. So anybody else that lets out tea at this point in time, if it ain't piping hot to a stunning degree, I don't even care for it. If it's not as hot as this tea that I'm about to drink while we watch the episode, you see the smoke coming out the top, I'm not here for it. Respectfully, by the way, go get your mug, respectfullythebrand.com. I just feel like I don't know that I care to know what it is that she has to offer. Now, in other news, Baddies Gone Wild star Daisy, okay, says that it was a Zeus team member that leaked her address. So recently, she was telling us that arson was committed at her home. So somebody left, I want to say like a flaming paper bag or whatever the case may be on her porch and lit her porch on fire. She got about 3 or 4 kids. The kids were in the house. They had to call the fire department. She had to, spray water on the situation. This could have ended extremely badly. Who knows? I don't know if it was a prank, if it was a Rollie supporter or whatever the case, if it was a Bahati supporter, because it was Bahati that showed the front of the house in the first place. I don't know how deep it goes, but let's go ahead and listen to what she got to say.
That's narrative. Part of the talent, He's part of the talent team. Matthew is the reason that Bahati got my address and my phone number.
Ooh.
Shay even put it up on her fucking story. Like, yeah, thank Zeus for leaking your address and your phone number. I'm tired of being quiet about that shit. Me and my kids is the only ones who gotta suffer from that shit. Ain't nothing positive come from this fucking show. Just because they wanted me to be a character that I'm not, and they edited it as hard as they can for me to be that character. So fuck. But I'm not about to keep sitting here getting the shit into the stick. And my fucking, like, come on now, my kids is traumatized from that shit. They don't see shit like that. They don't be around stuff like that. Baddies Official USA, yes, absolutely. And then the craziest shit is this stupid ass narrative that they keep trying to push. I've been knew what they was doing from when they first called me Lil Rollie. I let that shit slide. It did not bother me. No, I didn't want to be called that, but it didn't bother me. So here goes me speaking on, oh, why is nobody helping Natalie on Baddies Africa? So that's when Rollie posts her status. Nobody from Baddies USA, Baddies Gone Wild should be talking about any business from Baddies Africa. We are 2 different tax brackets. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? That's what started the beef. It was never no, but you know what? That's the thing. Motherfuckers be wanting to silence you. Like, you can't speak. No, bitch, I'ma speak. That's the difference. Matthew, he a part of the talent.
So basically, she's saying that somebody named Matthew done leaked her address. Her business is in Front Street. That led to Bahati getting her address. Bahati put a picture of the front of her house up on the internet. That led to a fan doing what they do, and then her house ended up going on fire, which is why in the episode, y'all remember, Rollie kept saying 2 episodes ago when they have fought, the episode before last rather, when they have fought, she kept telling Daisy, ain't no place for you and your kids to say, or whatever it was that Rollie was saying. This situation is why she was saying it, and that's why Daisy was getting as mad as she was, because this ain't a rap song, nigga. This is my life. Like, she got kids to watch out for, and it wasn't a funny situation. It was a serious matter. So, child, I don't even know what to call it. Okay? So, we'll see what ends up happening when it comes to the Daisy of it all. I do hope that they do let her on the Baddies reunion. Baddies USA reunion. I would hope that they do let her on, because I feel like we finally put in some sustenance in when it comes to Rollie. Like, Rollie was literally doing nothing for a long period of time on the franchise, and when I say doing nothing, I mean, like, when's the last time we really seen Rollie get active outside of like Slim, or any who was she active with before that? Like, what storylines has Rollie? Let's be honest. What storylines has Rollie had that we actually gave a damn about? She hasn't really had one. So I feel like this kind of sort of opens the opportunity for us to see her putting in some work and actually working for her check rather than just sitting. Rather than just sitting. But let me know in the comments how you feel about it. I feel like it was definitely dangerous, definitely, wrong for whoever it was for Zeus to put that lady address out. And that's just on period. Like, you can't be playing like that. Now, speaking of Anna Mac from the post earlier, Anna Mac got a man, and her man was living it up. We said, what do I do? And everybody that be living it up. What you do? And everybody that be living it up, we say. And they are so knee deep in love that allegedly she is engaged. Love me like you do. Nobody go love me quite like you can. Even need I do everything I try to. I still can't believe I'm getting married. My honey pie, aka future hubby. Okay. Get you some coins, sis. Apparently she is engaged to, I think he plays baseball, if I'm not mistaken. He plays some sport, but I think it's baseball. But child, come on, sis. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I am here for it. I'm here for the love of it all. And all of that, and all of that, and all of that. Now, when it comes to the fight of it all, when it comes to Daisy inserting herself, Rollie had a whole bunch of stuff to say. I'm going to probably do this update on another post because I know some of it definitely went into like some of the stuff that we just talked about as far as Rollie. I don't know if y'all watched my live with Summer's information, but Summer has been going live watching her episodes or whatever the case may be, and I actually watched her review for the last episode recently. So go ahead and check that out. And they have been going back and forth for a while. Okay, even Dolly ended up entering the chat when it comes to their situation. And even Daisy had something to say as far as realizing that Ahna was jumping in to her fight or whatever. So we already know that Ahna, you are going to have to see Daisy. And that's another reason why I hope that they let Daisy in to the reunion, sis. All right, but let's get a peek and see what it was that Rollie had to say in regards to everything.
Is authentically herself.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't put on a show for anybody. She doesn't try to be anybody that she knows she's not. Mm-hmm. Summer definitely is fucking Summer. No matter if it's good or bad publicity coming at her, she's still gonna be Summer. Mm-hmm. So it's like you can talk to Summer, and right after Summer gonna be Summer. Like you can't change nobody. Only thing you can do is accept it or get the hell away from it. And a lot of people just definitely didn't accept it this season. So,
oh damn,
yeah. Well, she's still her.
I feel like it's kind of weird. Sorry, I didn't realize my mic wasn't on. For them to act as if Summer is wrong to enter her opinion while everyone else is inserting their opinion as well. I feel like the only difference between their opinion and Summer's opinion is Summer's opinion is in all caps, bold, underlined. Okay, that's the real reason why they have a problem with it. It's not that they have a problem with Summer altogether. They just have a problem with her saying it how she's saying it. But what's the difference between how she's saying it now and how she was saying it past seasons? Like, Summer has gotten into fights for no reason before. Summer has gotten into pointless beefs with people before. Summer has definitely not minded the business that pays her before. And her friends, as well as the rest of the cast, made excuses for it. But when it comes to Tasiki, y'all ain't got no excuses. Y'all not taking her side. I just don't get that.
Then we got Suki. Girl, what is you even talking about? Little leprechaun ass. Girl, sit the fuck back before I do you in. Talking about something. Yeah. Summer, you ain't Dolly friend. Girl, let's not talk about that. Because you ain't got no friends. Respectfully. You ain't got no friends, girl. Bye. Come out. And y'all.
Bitch, it don't make no sense for a motherfucker like me to pull up to no reunion with no bitches, with no room full of bitches that hate me, because you know what I'm gonna do, right? You know what I'm gonna do, right? You know what I'm gonna do? Huh? When I feel threatened, you know what I'm gonna do, right? When it's too many, and you know I come solo that, you know what I'm gonna do, right? Bitch, it don't make no.
First of all, whoever made that video ain't shit. Lord, the sound effects, the color schemes, everything about that. Y'all are terrible. And I didn't realize that my mic was off again. But basically, I read out loud what Mariah Lynn had to say about it. And I said, listen, Mariah Lynn, one thing about her, she is going to hop in somebody's fight. All right. Now we know that Summer has a lot of fades to go, and so does Tommy. And Tommy said that she is going to bring something for y'all, per usual. All right. So Summer ended up clapping back at Tasiki's accountability comment as far as her taking accountability for the words that she shared on the sister's business.
When you doing dumb shit, let's see what the outcome would be if you took accountability.
No. Let's see what the outcome would be if you took accountability. You will probably be somewhere dead or in a jail cell, under the cell that is, away from your kids. I still believe, Krishan. You take accountability, then spin a block, and I'll take all the accountability. Tasiki Combs. I love that cousin. That was a good one. For real. Exactly. She told me to take accountability, not the rapist, silence the offender. You know what? Y'all know what? I just made up my mind. This is what I want to do. No, I'm not coming to reunion. I want to donate my proceeds, my check for reunion, because I'm not getting it since I'm not coming. They can donate it to all the victims, rape victims, pregnant teens, because I was one. Every Boys and Girl Club, donate my money to them. Give it all away to them for the better cause, the greater good. Habits. I need that to be done.
When you doing dumb shit,
You know what? No. How she talks makes it blatantly obvious as to why she deserved to get her ass beat the way that she got her ass beat. Because, baby, Tasiki's coming for you. You know that, right? The only reason she keeps coming for you is because you keep opening your mouth. You know that, right? I don't think she understands that. A part of me feels like she does not understand. Never mind. But either or, she ended up speaking on Biggie as well in her reaction.
Yeah, and then Biggie. Girl, move around. Because if you want to know what you look like a goddamn grape. That's what you look like, a raisin. And, like, please, like, girl, bye. Like, they be thinking they look cute. And, Biggie, stop dressing like you skinny. You is fat as fuck. Bitch, respectfully. She always talking about, girl, you don't even believe you look good. So why would I tell you look great?
You say you look good, but you didn't want to say it to me.
No, you look great. And Rollie, I mean,
You see, I called her Rollie. I told her that bitch bigger than a motherfucker. I told you she's big. She's big. Too big at that.
I seen it come. She was talking about that.
Yeah, and then Biggie. Girl, move around. Because if you want to know what you look like a goddamn grape.
Biggie looking like a grape is crazy. But, child, I don't know why Biggie was looking for a response to how she looked from this little girl anyway. But Rollie ended up responding to Summer, okay, when it comes to how she feels about what Summer said.
I don't know what the fuck is Summer talking about. Summer is just going on a whole rant as I feel right now. Me and Summer been talking the whole entire fucking season down to the last day, down to the day we got to LA to finish our confessionals. Ain't never had a problem with this girl. We have our talks by ourselves. I tell her how I actually feel and everything, and she get on the internet and talk about, I don't know how she feels about me. Y'all comment below, ask her, she got me blocked. Baby, I've been had you blocked since we got into it at the auditions. You have a new page. I followed that one. I'm not gonna scroll down because I blocked hella people. I'm not gonna scroll down and find your name to unblock you. That's what I'm not gonna do. I unblocked your number. I followed your new page, and we talk. I can literally post the goddamn text messages from the end of from the time we started to the end of the goddamn show. So it's like, I don't know. These girls this is exactly why I stay to myself. These girls, sometimes they take what the fuck they can and just kind of just like go with it and put it on the internet and try to make it seem like it's something else. I don't have time for that, and this is why I stay to myself. Because it's like, what the fuck is she talking about? What are you talking about? You don't know how I feel about you. Girl, I've been talking to you. I was supposed to buy a damn dog from the damn people that you bought a dog from, and we was in LA. So when did we ever have a problem? But this is the first and the last time I'm going to address this, because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. People know exactly how I am. I'm going to always tell them how I feel, and I'm going to always tell the real, regardless of if they like it or not. But for somebody to get on the internet and was like, oh, I don't know how she feels about me, like that right there just shows me that you're just kind of looking for attention, and you didn't even have to motherfucking even comment back on that, because you already knew why I was telling you to calm down in that motherfucking situation. I was telling you to calm down so people could stop putting their fucking hands on you. It didn't have nothing to do with you keep talking. I don't care about what you were saying, but I didn't want to have people to keep hitting Summer and to keep yelling at Summer, getting on Summer. So I'm like, calm the fuck down. It has nothing to do with you. Just calm down. Other than that, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? But let her have it. Don't give a damn. Goodbye. I don't know.
And Rollie said what she said. Okay. I feel like during Summer's rant, she low-key went in on Rollie, saying that Rollie ain't got no tea on her or whatever the case may be, and that her and Rollie aren't cool like that. But it's giving Rollie has some opposite commentary to say in regards to that. Excuse me, in regards to that. But let me know in the comments whose side you picking between Summer and Rollie on their situation or whatever the case may be. Now, Daisy and Rollie are still going at it, and so is Summer clapping back at Rollie after she posted what she posted and said what she said.
Hold on, because I just woke up, Rollie, big bag, Cadillac, give a dog a bone, bitch. If you don't get the fuck out my face, girl, don't get mad at me because you got your ass beat by Daisy. I said what I said, and Zeus clipped that out too. They clipped out the part that I said, no, Rollie, bring your big fat ass down here. Bring your big fat ass down here. Ain't no run round that shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. You get your big fat ass down here and run that fade. Get your ass beat, because you ain't win that. At least I stand on shit when I lose, bitch. You ain't win that. Bring your fat ass back down here, mama. Is you dumb and wig? Bitch, I got more wigs than you. I had on an orange wig for my baddie visual yesterday. And I ain't been in that apartment for 5 months now, bitch. And I don't give a fuck. I still move like I'm broke around this motherfucker. I signed my motherfucking mortgage on my crib in 3 weeks, bitch. Which one of y'all bitches got mortgages around? What? Tommy. show me your mortgage, please. Hope you ain't got no lease song dropping soon, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I just woke up. I'm in my raw, bitch. My dog's running around my crib. The one that you wanted. Fat ass bitch, the real tea is
Ooh.
you couldn't pay for a motherfucking exotic Frenchie, so you got a weak ass poodle. How?
Lord, I included this post in my last touchdown of everything going on with Summer, but child, Summer and Rollie are still going back and forth on God's green earth, child. Who knows when the end of everything is going to go with? And Summer ended up calling out Rollie as far as double standards of Ahna jumping in the situation, which I did talk about in my take on Summer's live experiences as well.
And what irritated me about that scene too, if it was me, remember y'all in Africa when Scotty and Lex was fighting, security grabbed Lex, so I jumped in and I swung on Scotty. Instantly, Ivory pointed at me and said, Summer, you want to do all that jumping shit? Come on, get in there. No, Summer just tried to jump. Come on. And I ran there with Ivory, right? Not one time, two times, shit, maybe even three. When Daisy asked who jumped her, and I said, Ahna, what happened? As soon as I called out that motherfucking Ahna jumped in, not once but twice, on Daisy and Rollie fight, they should have got in there. And we knew that was gonna bring Tasiki. Shit, fucking let it all go down then. Cause what Scotty and motherfucking Dolly said in their confessionals was, shit, yeah, that's right. Ahna do that. Dolly, first of all, you don't even want to talk because you ain't do shit for your home, bitch. You really want to be friends with Ahna? Just say that, bitch. I'm not even playing it because if we don't do anything, bitch, we gonna be fair around this bitch. Especially when I carry the show on my motherfucking back, bitch. I do all them hoes job, and if I ain't did my job, them hoes wouldn't have one.
Child, I talked about this as well in my last video, child. Summer's gonna keep popping it. Summer's gonna summer. If there's anything that Summer does, she gonna keep summering. Now Daisy ended up responding to something that Scotty had said in her confessional in regards to her jumping in if she wasn't preggers or whatever the case may be.
How you feel about Scotty saying she was gonna jump Daisy with her? Scotty just be talking. And that's what I don't like about Scotty. I wish she would just talk how she really feels instead of talk to try to be irrelevant. To be relevant. Like, that was so cringing seeing that about. Because if I wasn't pregnant, bitch, you wouldn't have this shit. Fuck. Exactly. Like, what? That's what made it cringy. Girl, stop the fucking cat, bro.
Daisy ended up responding and saying, Scotty, this is what people be talking about. Please mind yours. Please, I'm begging you. Child. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. On a random tip when it comes to zoos, why Lemmy shared a bill that his team left him after they went to a dinner together. Hold on. $164,665.60 for food. For food. What? This is the price of a condo. Like, huh? Gratuity, taxes, additional tip here. I wonder if he left one, and how much that was. Cause damn, that's a lot. Now Jayla ended up clapping as Gretchen got her daddy.
Another person who didn't get the daddy chain. Gretchen, come on, Gretchen.
I don't know if y'all peeped, but Jayla did clap for Gretchen getting her daddy's chain.
Gretchen, come on, Gretchen.
Like, did y'all peep that? Big Gretch even left a heart over this video. So it's like, I don't know. Remember the last time that they seen each other, Jayla got her nose bit. Like, they fought and Gretch bit a chunk of her nose at the reunion, Baddies Midwest reunion, the one that I went to this past May. So it's like now you're clapping and round of applauding. Like that don't even make no sense. Like, please make it make some sort of sense to me, y'all. Make it make some sort of sense. Cause child, somebody bite me in the face. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want nothing to do with them. Okay? Nothing, nothing, nothing. And before I forget, it looks like Ahna was only bringing up everything as far as airing out the business of Zeus because she was left off Bad and Bougie. She was not on the flyer for Natalie's birthday bash. Ahna, I'm here to tell you it's not that big of a deal. I know you in your 20-somethings, and in my 20-somethings, I did dumb shit whenever I didn't get my way either. But child, I feel like she's doing too much. I honestly feel like she's doing too much. Now, why Summer, why Smiley and Persuasion sharing kisses, y'all?
Oh, let's go.
Like this. Da, 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 da.
Oh, let's go.
I kissed the girl and I liked it. She's fangirling so hard. I don't know how we got to this point, but Persuasion must have been lit for them to be getting along as good as they are getting along, girl. Does that mean you're going to fight Summer on behalf of her? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Child, we gonna figure it out. We're gonna have to figure it out, okay? So let's get into some more tea right quick, if you may. Some more tea right quick, if you may. Now, on to the summer of it all. Why Summer been hanging out around with Clarissa Shields? Now, she did share on her live that her and Clarissa Shields were going to be doing a give back together in her home state, Michigan. Now, only reason why I find this relevant is because who is the same boxer that wanted to potentially schedule a fighting match against Tasiki on the Zeus Network? Clarissa Shields. So I feel like part of it is business, part of it is petty. I feel like Summer is getting her 50 Cent on. It's given child. She's not as dumb as she be acting. Child, she showing her lesson, showing her how to fight. Summer with the little blonde wig on or whatever, and they're getting along really well. I think it was like a backpack giveaway. No, not backpack. Toy drive, a Christmas toy drive in Michigan. I don't remember if it was Lansing or wherever, but child, I'm gonna need Clarissa Shields to teach her how to do a little something so that she's not just crying and running away from Tasiki and telling her, get away from me, like she had been before. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. Do you feel like that's a next level petty the way I feel about it? Because child, it's giving Tasiki, I want to know what you got to say about it. Now, back to the Krishan of it all. Krishan ended up sharing memories of her and her ex, Ronnie. Ronnie is her ex that was deceased. He was a potential to be Krishan Jr.'s father, but it turned out Blueface was the baby daddy. And she basically, I don't know if it's her missing him or his birthday pass or something happened significant for her to post this, but she said RIP to a long life friend. And her sister ended up speaking out.
Hoes keep speaking on my bro. I bet you would miss the only motherfucker that ever showed you love.
Ooh.
And now you have a son and you don't know how to show him love.
Ooh.
But you will be shown that through God's mercy and grace over your life.
Amen.
Because, honey, you will get back what you're owed. You will pay for what you took. You will rebuke and be set on your knees, bitch.
Child, she said that with the back of her throat. Okay, like I know it's speculation that Krishan has something to do with his passing. Child, I would hope that that's not the case. I would hope that that is not the case because, child. But let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Now, the last thing that I want to discuss before we go ahead and get into the episode is they end up asking Tinkerbella who her easiest fade on Zeus is, and y'all will not understand why she gave this answer.
Who is your easiest fade?
My easiest fade? My easiest fade? I would have to say Pretty P. Ooh, Pretty P was probably like my easiest fade.
Damn.
Yeah. Pretty P was like my easiest fade. There was no pressure with that fade.
Who is your easiest fade?
First of all, don't lie. Pretty P could fight. First of all. Second of all, I'm trying to remember a time that she won against Pretty P for her to have been your easiest fade. I feel like her easiest fade was when she smacked Summer. Where was that? Midwest? When she smacked Summer in Midwest. And Summer did absolutely nothing about it. That was your easiest fade. But to sit here and say that Paula was your easiest fade when you barely whipped her, when she was smacking you all up and through you, like that don't make no sense to me. Pretty P was definitely in there with her. So to say that that was your easiest fade, and even Pretty P responded. She said, which is crazy because every bit that whooped you or you fought can't whoop me. You must be basing this off of the fight that was off camera when you apologized because I was over drunk. I'm sure they was asking about this season, not 3 seasons ago. Weird. Child, every girl that she fought can't whoop her is basically Pretty P's response because she don't understand why she's calling her easiest fade either. Child, let me know in the comments who you think that her easiest fade answer should have been. Okay, let me know in the comments how you feel about everything that we spoke about tonight. Okay, let me know, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on, and tell a friend that PYT is in the building.